everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Crying Corner. My name is Emily. I'm one of the hosts, and my other host today is
Alexis. Woo!
Yay! Okay.
Everyone's favorite co-host on the Coffee House podcast. We all know it.
Most definitely.
We all know I'm the fan favorite. It's because I'm a woman, and if I wasn't the favorite, then that would be a problem.
Very true. I'm one of the newer hosts on the Coffee House podcast, and I'm going to be hosting Crying Corner. So, to just give everyone a summary, because we haven't filmed, this is our very first episode that we are filming, and we are all very, very excited for it. So, during this series, we are going to be non-filtered. So, if you like learning about anything and everything and listening to us just ramble and talk about the stupidest shit in the world, you're going to love this podcast. We are going to be hitting on many different issues. We are going to be talking about our life, work life, maybe even stuff that's going on in the world. This is a free-for-all podcast. We'll be having we're going to have some guest stars along the way, and it's just going to be a fun experience. Do you have anything to add on, Alexis?
No. I don't know. I'm kind of like half asleep right now. Not even gonna lie.
That's all good.
After I found out that I no longer have work tomorrow.
You're just
but I'm good, though. I'm good.
Speaking of work, that's what we're going to be touching upon in the first episode. We are going to be talking about how much we hate our jobs.
Haha.
So give everyone a summary. I'm a host, and Alexis worked at
No. I was gonna not say it because I don't want to risk getting fired if anybody comes across this.
I will cut that part out. I'm gonna.
You can put a bleep.
To give everyone
No, you know what? Just bleep out where I work and then just leave everything else in here.
I don't want people to work
for context.
I don't want people to know.
So bleep out our places and then just leave all of this in, so that way it's just a fun experience for everybody listening.
Us just freaking out. All right. So, we have sucky jobs because we are teenagers.
And nobody cares about us.
Exactly. And we get treated like shit.
Yeah.
So, the issue with my job is I am overworked constantly. And I get walked all over by a certain coworker just because she doesn't like to work. So I want everyone to think about this. Why do we have jobs when we don't like to work? Kind of stupid, right? That's just all I'm saying. Alexis, you can add on.
I am also severely overworked. Just with the amount of hours I get, the amount of days they put me on, them calling me in when it's my day off, me passing out at work now multiple times. I'm really upset that I can hear my voice, but staticky. It's kind of getting to me.
It's kind of getting to you. My job is kind of similar. I don't pass out at work, though. You can touch upon that in a little bit, but
I love touching upon things.
Squeeze. So, I am really overworked. I get called in on my days off as well, but it's just because there's certain coworkers that don't like to go into their job and they like to make up lies so they don't have to go into work, which kind of sucks because it throws everyone else under the bus. With me, I don't mind going into work. I'm always up for a new experience, a new challenge. Being like the first person there, that's what I like. But when I have a day off, I really want them to respect that is my day off. I don't want to work 40 hours. I applied for part-time, not full-time. So when people ask me to work on my days off, one time is fine because it's just one shift. I can get through it. But when it's repetitively and I have to work 7 days, like every day for 7 days a week, that's when it gets a little extended because everyone needs a day off or two. And the fact that you are giving these days off and people can't respect that makes me angry.
The fact that I work more days than some people in management at my job is a little whack, not gonna lie. The fact that I could still hear my voice is a little whack, not gonna lie.
And also the fact that you have to work in the sun as well.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, how about you tell us about working in the sun?
Ah, it's so good. So me being me and always rebelling, I always wear actual pants because I refuse to do anything that makes my life easier. I
I feel
love to
that.
torture myself.
That's what
So,
makes us great.
uh, and me also already being a person who I guess allegedly has vertigo, which I just found out through an EMS person.
You have
Uh, I guess I'll get to that. But wait, is that the right one? The one where you like get dizzy standing up, or is that a different V word? Okay,
yes,
cool.
it is.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So just I'll do the more recent one. Uh, what was it last week? Now Sunday, actually. Just kidding. So I'm working, and I work in one department. No, you know what? I just work in rides. I work at an amusement park. I'll put that out there. I work in rides. They decided to shift me to the water park for some reason to have me work. And my two options were to work in the line, making sure everybody was spaced out, wearing masks, or which would also be in direct sun, or working the wave pool where at least I'm in water, a little bit of water, but in hot sun. I
Very
figured,
true.
hey, water would cool me down a bit. And I was fine with that. Just roll my pants up a bit, take my shoes and socks off, go to town. Yeah, no. I forgot how water works and that it splashes when you walk. So, my jeans were soaked. Not fun. I was there for maybe 10 minutes and then immediately got dizzy out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
For context, when I was at my ride, I wasn't sweating. I was perfectly fine. I was managing the heat well.
Yes.
And then immediately hit me when I went to the water park.
Isn't
I went,
like water like the sun is attracted to water or something? Isn't that a thing?
I don't know, you think I paid attention in class?
That's why I'm asking because I did it.
I'm a teenager in 2020. I clearly didn't.
Yeah, we cheat our way through high school.
I mean, listen, I didn't cheat my way through, but maybe a little bit. A few, like,
Senior things, and that's how I
rarely.
graduated.
When I was feeling edgy, I did. But yeah, so I took a break, sat down, went to first aid for an hour. Uh, I got my finger pricked. That hurt. Was not a fan of that. I did get free lunch though.
That's good.
Chicken fingers and fries. Canopy,
I will bleep it out.
the place I work has good chicken, but
They're fried dough smacks too.
yes. So she was like, "Do you have any experience with this before?" And I was like, "Yeah." Aside from what happened at the ride last year, which I can also touch upon later if you want. Uh, it sometimes I just get dizzy for a second if I'm standing up or going down too fast, or randomly if like it just hits me for a second and then goes away. And I figured, hey, that's nothing bad. And then she goes, no, that's a medical issue. You have vertigo. And then did nothing else about it.
So you're telling me that this amusement park EMT was just like, "Yep, you have this. You'll be
I
fine."
think obviously she was meaning it like, hey, maybe get that checked out. But no, as you know, I hate doing anything doctor related because doctors scare me. And also because I am stubborn and just don't want to do anything.
I am the same way. Don't worry.
And also because then if I actually get it checked out, then there's all questions and stuff. And then there's like, I don't know. If they have to give me like pills and stuff, then that's like not cool. I don't know how vertigo works,
Pills
but
and potions.
oh, she's pregnant now. Oh, I'm so happy.
I know. Who's the baby daddy?
A sex offender.
Huh. Nicki Minaj.
Anyways, back to why work sucks.
Me
Is there
being
anything
disappointed in
you'd like
Nikki.
to? Is there anything you'd like to add, or do you want me to talk about the other incident too?
I'll add a little bit onto it, then you can talk
Ah,
about the next
gotcha.
incident.
Cool.
So that kind of makes me angry though that like I understand that working in an amusement park there are going to be like there's gonna be hot days, stuff like that. But still, I just feel like that there should be like they should at least give you an umbrella. They should at least put you in front of
Yeah.
the air.
Also, if there's a worker who passed out because of heat once, when it was only 80 degrees and because it happened so suddenly, because, probably vertigo, which I, once again, didn't know, maybe don't make them work a 100-degree day.
Exactly. Like if
Or
you
at least
are
put them somewhere where there's shade.
exactly shade or maybe even a fan that you can plug in or even working inside like at the pirate ship, you know how they have that inside box?
I can't do that. I'm not an operator. Also,
Oh,
maybe bleep out the pirate ship.
okay. Hi. But
I just really don't want anybody finding this and then
no, it's
firing
fine.
me.
I will I'm gonna be doing
Because that
some
place is kind of a cult. I'm not gonna lie. It's like working at Disney a
yeah, no,
little bit.
I'll be doing some deep editing on deep editing. I'll be doing
Deep.
deep I'll be doing some deep editing on here, don't worry.
I love how
But
everybody else in this call is just listening to us.
yeah. But I feel you though, like
Benson's face is very disappointed.
Benson deep,
Deep.
deep,
Deep.
deep,
Deep.
deep.
Deep. Okay, we should probably get
And
back
then
to
also there's
this.
Nicholas Castillo, the ruler of this whole freaking Discord, is in this call.
And then Brian's sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And Nick is pointing at
Why
me.
is Nick pointing?
Okay, hey Nick, you can unmute yourself. I'll edit you out.
Okay.
Nick,
Okay.
can you
No, no, no,
stop
no,
doing
no,
sign
no.
language, please?
I wanted to be a part of this to go talk about a couple of things that you missed. Number one, I like how Emily's looking in the camera, but this is audio only.
Shut the fuck up.
Nick, you have your own show.
Exactly. So stop intruding on my show.
Uh-huh, and I have my own company, so fuck off.
Listen, you are a 17-year-old person. You do not have your own company.
And
Calm
I am
down.
older than you. I am far more superior.
That's what you think.
You have a business venture that you hope that becomes successful. That's kind of getting a little bit of clout. Calm down, sir. I still love you, though.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, edit me out. Okay, goodbye.
Alright, welcome back.
I really thought he was just trying to piss us off by doing sign language.
I know. I'll keep some parts in there. Anyway,
Funny
yeah.
little tidbits.
Literally. Anyway, in conclusion, don't work in the fucking heat. It's gonna kill you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. The restaurant I work at, we have to wear all black. And that's common for a lot of restaurants. You have to wear all black as your uniform, especially if you're a hostess.
Oh? Oh.
Doesn't have good, like, how do I put it? Like AC, ventilation, like, doesn't have good anything. So,
Yeah.
it's just, how do I put it? It's just very hot and your clothes just stick to you. The heat's attracted to you. One thing leads to
Finally,
another.
something's attracted to me.
I know, right? Like, I haven't gotten any attraction from a boy in so long.
Me neither, don't worry.
The boy is named Sweat. I can't. I'm so corny. But yeah, in conclusion, it's hot. I love the summer, but I hate the summer. I just hate the summer during when I have to work. When I worked as a lifeguard, things were a lot easier. It was just being out for 9 hours on close to a 100-degree day, and you're not allowing to go into the pool until everyone else is out of the pool because if someone drowns while you're swimming, that's bad.
If
As,
you drown while swimming, then that's a little ironic.
oh my gosh, I would be a hypocrite. That'd be so funny. But yeah, as we'll continue, jobs suck. Why do we need them? Just saying.
And especially when you get paid terrible.
Exactly. We should just get like proper jobs, like strippers or porn stars or whatever.
Whoa, okay.
Hear me out. We make bank.
Listen, I'm trying to be a teacher. Clearly, I made the wrong choice.
Exactly. And I'm trying to be an adjustment counselor. We're going to be making shit money in the future. Like on a teacher salary.
The amount of student debts I will rack up is insane.
In conclusion, we shouldn't have money. Everything should be for free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anarchy. Overthrow the government.
Let's do it. This is what Crying Corner is for.
Communism.
Period.
Benson's excited about communism. I knew he was a secret communist. I will be calling Trump.
Donald
Because you
Trump.
are a communist. You're
Donald
going to jail, Buster.
Buster.
I'm really not funny.
Is he
but,
doing the Holy Cross?
Yeah, with middle fingers.
Ooh. Do I keep this in or out?
Oh, Benson, that wink. Ooh. Kind of cute. Okay, please stop. Listen, you're not that cute.
Kind of hot. But, are we keeping this in or out?
Honestly, just do whatever you want. We have no dignity.
We don't. But yeah, do we want to add anything else? Because I can start doing the outro.
Yes, actually. So let me talk about the first time I passed out at work real quick, and let me tell you how they handled it.
Oh, this was a good story.
I am working a ride, which I already did not like attending because it was miserable. The guests were miserable. I had some good guests. Not all guests are bad. Never mind. I was gonna try and make an acronym for that, but too lazy. But yeah. So, and also they just put me there all the time, so I was kind of getting tired of it. I'm working there. It's not even that hot. It's maybe 80 degrees tops. I'm doing fine. Not even sweating. I'm walking down, helping guests with in our program, our accessibility program. It was guests with disabilities. I'm helping them up. I start getting a little dizzy. Shake it off. A guest asks if I'm okay because he notices. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And then I walk back up. And then suddenly I can't walk and I black out. Everything's yellow. I can't hear. I want to throw up. I can barely talk. And I think I blacked out for about 30 seconds and I woke up to guests yelling for me to see a doctor and for me to take a break. And that's when you know it's serious because it was a busy day. The line was literally out of the queue. So I tell my operator, she calls it in. I get a replacement within 30 seconds, which is all cool and stuff. This is also 30 minutes before, or an hour before I'm supposed to go home. They just decide to send me up to the operating booth, not have anybody come down, and then just send me home in a half hour early. Nobody came down to make sure I was okay. But if I get even a little dizzy, I'm sent to first aid. But I fully blacked out.
The fact that you passed out like that is crazy.
And then they just cut my season short and made me stop working. Which listen, I was kind of fine with that at that point.
But you weren't able to work during the other times of the year.
I also went there for a specific reason, to work in the fall, and then that didn't happen. So what's the point?
Exactly, yeah. The fact that they did that to you too was just
until September 7th, I love the company. I love the company so much. Once September 8th comes, I'll show my true feelings.
You're gonna drop the ball and be like, I freaking quit.
Well, because it'll already be closed by then, Emily.
True. You can just say you quit, leave, and never come back.
And that I'm just not coming back. I'll come back on my days off, haunt their asses, and then that's it.
Yeah. I'm just excited to see how you do it. I want you to do it so dramatic. I want you to just be like, listen, you're gonna drop the mic.
I want to, on my last day, exit the park. I don't even know if you get this reference. But exit the park, walking backwards, screaming my name, Miss Vanjie style.
I agree. I'm going to be there to record everything.
Good.
I will be recording anything and everything, and I'm going to be laughing my ass off.
That's all I got. I just don't like my job.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut this part out. I'm just trying to think of how to end it. Anyway. Well, that was the first episode of Crying Corner. In this episode, we just mainly touched upon how much we hate our jobs and just kind of updates about what we're gonna be doing. The episodes are gonna be posted what's the word? Sporadically?
Sporadically.
Sporadically, I was right.
Whenever we feel like it, really.
Exactly. Because me and Alexis are very lazy, and we also have bad work schedules. So we will be trying our best to post. My goal is to try to at least get an episode up a month, which I think will be perfect. But if anything, we'll be posting updates on the Instagram and the Facebook page, if anything. But
also, like, if I don't have any problems at the time, like, this is mainly just so we can rant about things we hate. I'm actually doing good right now. It's just my job, so I might run out of content quickly.
Yeah, same. So once something bad happens in our lives, we'll make a second episode.
Yeah.
But
maybe with a special guest. Wink, wink.
At Benson.
We're not supposed to say who it is, stupid.
Oh, I'm going to edit that out. Wink.
No, just bleep his name, but then keep all this in again.
Okay. But anyway, thank you everyone for listening to the first podcast. Thank you, Alexis and Nick, for helping me. Oh, and Brian, of course.
Thank you, Nick, for yelling at us.
Thank you, Nick, for yelling at us. And thank you. And thank you. Oh my god, what was that laugh? I'm trying to thank you.
Yeah, boy.
Oh.
Thank you, Nick, Alexis, and Brian, for making a show for me and helping me be part of the Coffee House Productions. This is a really great production company, and I can't wait to be a part of it more in the future. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to The Crying Corner with me and Alexis, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
Come cry with us again.
Kisses. All right.
Cheers.